My name is Bill Vinci. I grew up in a family-owned restaurant. My grandparents came over from Italy and opened up Vinci's restaurant here in Rome, New York. Me and my son decided to give back to the family-owned businesses and start a show called The Empire Plate. We are searching for the best food and beverage in the state of New York. And this is where the journey begins. Enjoy the ride.
Hey, Bill.
Francis,
What's going on?
how
buddy?
you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Good
You?
to be here.
Glad you're here.
Awesome place you got here.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear about it. So what do you guys specialize in here?
We're a seafood restaurant.
Seafood.
Restaurant, oyster bar. You know,
Okay. Now, how long you guys been here?
we opened October 1st.
Okay, so
We're just
you're
about
pretty...
8 or 9 months now.
Okay. Now, do you guys do anything special here? I know you got a beautiful deck out in the back, and you got a nice back room. So what do you guys do?
Well, the first thing we do is we try to be different than everybody else.
Okay.
You won't find something on our menu that is unique to the area. Well, everything on the menu is unique to the area, but
Right.
nothing that's a unique Utica dish. You know, we don't do the greens and stuff
Right.
like that.
Okay. Now, like, what are a couple of your specialties? What are some of the most popular things here when people come in?
Well, our fish and chips is insanely popular. Our cioppino, which is
Okay.
like it's a bouilla base, it's a seafood stew. It's extremely popular, and oysters.
And the oysters are a big seller.
like crazy.
So you actually got a raw oyster bar.
Yeah, we have at least 6 oysters usually at all times.
That's awesome.
And clams,
That's awesome. Now, do you guys do any special events here or anything?
all the time.
All the time.
Most nights we have something going on. We got a private dining room, holds 50 to 100 people inside there. We got the huge deck outside there.
So
3,000
somebody
square foot.
wants to book something there, they just contact you and let you guys know.
They call the restaurant. There's an event coordinator. He takes care of all of it.
That sounds great, man. Well, I can't wait to take a look at it. I'm starving, so
We got food for you.
I know you do, and I can't wait to try it. So why don't we head back to the kitchen and see what you got?
Sounds good.
All right,
Let's
buddy?
go.
Let's go. The kitchen at Ocean Blue.
Hey, Bill.
How you doing tonight?
Fantastic.
What are you gonna be doing for us? What do you got?
I'm going to show you some oysters.
Okay.
Talk to you about the different varieties of oysters we carry, and then I'm going to shuck a few for you.
Excellent. Let's see.
You like
what
oysters?
got. I love oysters. I love oysters. And I know these. This is incredible. You don't get this around here.
No, it's not typical, and you don't see too many oysters being grown in upstate New York.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's tricky. They get flown in through
Okay.
FedEx. We get them a few times a week. We've got oysters from all over the country here, sometimes all over the world. What we have today is we have some from Prince Edward Island. These are raspberry points, really good, briny. You taste a lot of algae. You really taste the water that they come
ocean,
from.
yeah,
so they
yeah.
taste really good. If you like that ocean flavor, it's a great oyster.
Okay.
These are Crow's Pasture. These
Mm-hmm.
come from Dennis, Massachusetts, up by the Cape. Really good. It's a good beginner's oyster. It's really light, mild, low
Right.
salinity, good oyster. These guys here, they're called Sweet Jesus.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're
That's
really
different.
cool. They come from Maryland. They're really good. They're a larger oyster. They got a lot of meat to them, and the guests who really like it, like a big oyster. They
Oh
love these.
yeah. Okay.
These right here, this is a Gigamoto. These come from Vancouver. These come from Vancouver.
Wow.
They're really like sweet, and they're tiny, and they don't have that big salinity that you get from an East Coast,
Right,
like
right.
Atlantic Ocean type oyster. And then these guys, these are our most popular oyster. These are Island Creeks. These come from Duxbury, Massachusetts. They're like a middle of the road, like perfect size for a beginner, but
Right.
they've got all the flavor that somebody who really gets into oysters can really enjoy. This is our
Wow.
#1 selling oyster. I'm gonna open some of
Okay.
these for you today. And then we got some clams, just your standard.
Standard clams.
These are top net clams. These come from Virginia. So these come out of Virginia. We get these in a few days a week, and we don't serve them steamed. We only serve them raw.
Sure, wow.
So we go through tons of them. It's amazing the amount of people who like
That's
raw clams.
amazing. What a selection you guys got. I mean, it's all over the country, all over the world.
Well,
I
they
mean,
have
that's-
all different flavor profiles. So you
Right.
know, they go. So we rank them in level of salinity and how strong they are.
Okay, so somebody who's not used to this gets an idea when they come here.
It's
they
like
know.
the difference between haddock and salmon. You get
Sure.
you got a lot more flavors going on with a piece of salmon than you do with a piece of haddock. So
Right.
haddock's a good beginner fish, and then as you get into like bluefish, it's
Right,
a real
it's
strong
more.
fish. It's not for everyone.
Okay, so let's see how you do this, because I've never been with anybody who's actually shoved them in front of me here. So
Well, the tricky thing about oysters is you do it wrong, you can go right through your hand with the knife. So you have to be pretty comfortable with it. The oysters have different parts to them. You see this is like the lid of the oyster and the
Okay.
lip, and then the hinge is right over in here. And inside there's what they call a foot on both sides. So it connects over here and it connects over here. So you have to actually pop them open, break the foot, and then cut it off on the other side. So when I train the staff to do these here, we like to be as safe as possible because it's tricky. So we prop them up in the napkin like this. You get the knife inside there. You just pop it up a little bit. Then once you get it up, you wipe off the knife and you go right inside there and you break that foot and it pulls right back
wow,
like that.
look at that.
And then when you get underneath the oyster, that guy got caught a little bit on the top. Can I redo this one? I'm gonna do a different one. Thank you.
Yep.
So you get right underneath there, you pop it open like that, you wipe off the knife, and you get inside, pull it back, flop it right over, and she's done.
Very easy.
I'll do one more for you.
Okay.
Then I'll show you the difference in a clam, because a clam you open up much differently. Much different than an oyster. Just like that. Now clams are a little trickier. They're really, really close, and you don't typically go in through the back. You got to go in through here. So with the clam,
Yep.
you hold it with the neck part up here, and you push right through there, and you
Oh,
go
wow.
right into the front of the clam. And then once you go in there, you've got those 2 feet, just like on that,
Uh-huh.
that you got to open up. You scrape the knife along the top, bring it down, take
Wow.
the back off, take the clam down same way.
Wow. Yeah, those are tricky because
It's
they're tight. I mean,
They're tight, they're time consuming, and people eat them by the dozen. So you got to
So you
really
gotta go-
you got to really move.
Let me ask you, on a normal night, on a busy night, how many clams would you possibly?
400 or 500.
Really?
Well, clams and oysters total will be 400 or 500.
Wow.
And then we do some deluxe shellfish platters. We've got a smaller ones, middle-sized ones, and large ones, and some of them get into having a dozen oysters, half a dozen clams.
Right. So
a
they'll
bunch of
sample a little bit of everything. Wow. Well, those. I'm anxious to try some of these.
Well, we have, starting this Sunday and going through the whole summer, every Sunday through Thursday, we're doing dollar oysters.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah, dollar.
Remember that? Dollar oysters.
Yeah, dollar oysters at the bar.
Okay. Throughout the summer.
Throughout the summer, 5 to 9.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Well, great job. I can't wait to try some of these tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, sir.
So we'll see you on the floor.
Sounds good.
All right.
So this goes into our cioppino, and we've got some really great mussels right here. These are from Prince Edward Island. Our clams that are coming from Virginia, and some really, really nice black tiger shrimp. Those are U8, so they're really big shrimp.
Yeah.
We've got some native cod that's coming out of Massachusetts, and then we've got some fennel, some red onions, some shallots, and some heirloom cherry tomatoes. So this is really good. Cioppino is a bouillabaisse.
Okay.
It's a bouillabaisse, so it's like a stew, and it's in a saffron
So
tomato broth.
It's a lighter sauce. It's a light
Yes,
sauce.
yes,
Okay.
it's a lighter sauce.
All right.
It's delicious. It's
That
really
sounds
good.
great.
It's one of our more popular dishes.
All right. Let's see the.
So the thing that's cool about a cioppino, it's a stew that's made a la menu. So you're not making this ahead of time.
Right.
You make your broth ahead of time, but the fish is cooked ad hoc, so it's time to go. So what he's doing right now is he's taking care of the delicate fish first. So he puts the delicate fish in the pan, gets the pan hot, gets the oil hot, starts searing off that food, hits it with a little salt and pepper. Those are massive scallops. Massive scallops. You know, that's what's tricky with a restaurant like this, because there's such a huge push to do everything locally. You know, and you want to do things locally, but when you're running a seafood restaurant in Utica, New York,
Stuff around here now.
you can't usually go too locally.
Right.
So most of our seafood has to get flown in.
Right.
And FedEx, I say FedEx shows up here more than any other vendor. They're here multiple times a day, styrofoam pack boxes with dry ice, and then just.
That's amazing.
So that's fish stock.
Okay.
Or no, that one's wine. Sorry.
Little wine.
Hit a little wine.
Okay.
That's our tomato saffron broth.
Oh, okay. Now I'm catching this whiff of it.
Getting that?
Oh, man.
And yeah. So now he's gonna put the shrimp and the cod back in there with the dish. And he's gonna let them all steam in there together. So as that wine is cooking off and everything's melding together in there,
Getting right in.
all the flavor gets in it together.
It's a colorful dish too.
It's very colorful.
The presentation now.
And right in there with the crostini.
Awesome job, man. Great job on that. That looks delicious.
Thank you, Bill.
Look at this. Yeah.
So you gotta wear the sunglasses on the back of your head. Yeah.
Backwards? Oh my god. Wow. I gotta tell you, I didn't expect the flavor to be that. Oh my god. That's incredible.
Good, right?
That's really good. It explodes in your mouth. You taste a little bit of everything in there. That's a great dish. I'm gonna be taking this out on the floor and eating it. Good dish. Come on, man. Come on. Wow. I gotta tell you, there's a ton of flavor. And all the seafood just soaks into the juice. Oh my god. Bit dipping right in there. I gotta tell you, these scallops are huge. Like a gravy. Wow, that's really good. Hey guys, Tim, nice to see you. Tommy, good to see you. You guys made it? Already eaten? Almost gone. First time at the place?
It's my first time, yep.
Is it? How's the food?
My steak was great, tender, juicy.
Was it?
And the mashed potatoes, they were great too.
Really? Now you got the filet?
Yep.
And what'd you get,
I
Tim?
got the ahi burger. Never had one before, but
And it's
highly recommend
and
it.
it's
It was-
good,
it was
huh?
delicious, yeah.
It looks delicious. So how you guys doing? Yeah?
It's off season.
Off season now, so you got a little time to relax and catch up. So what are you guys up to? What are you guys doing this upcoming season?
I'm going to wait till Pittsburgh's done with the playoffs and hopefully resign there and see where that goes.
So you got a short off season for the summer at least.
Yeah, I was back here in mid-February. You know, I got the nice February, March Central New York weather.
Right.
When the weather gets good.
Then you gotta head back. Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys are both doing good. It's nice to see local guys from Rome coming back and being part of the community, and I'd love to see what you guys are doing. So I know your food is there. I want you guys to finish and enjoy it. We'll talk a little bit more, but definitely appreciate you guys coming down.
Thanks for having me.
No, it's pretty sunny out
I
here.
was gonna say, it's awful bright.
I got some ocean blue sunglasses. You know I do.
Awesome.
go, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Much better. Oh, what a night.
Yeah, it was.
This place is incredible, man. I gotta tell you, I've never seen anything like it in this area.
We're trying. We're trying to be different and trying to do what Utica deserves to kind of get things in the right direction.
Well, I definitely got to thank you, Francis, for having us here tonight, man. We had a great time. The food here is incredible. We had a great staff. They're all hustling. They took care of us. And this is just one of the places that somebody, you got to come in and check it out. No doubt about it. Tim, Tom, I want to thank you guys for coming on to be a guest today. You know, you guys are a big part of this area and what you guys do in hockey. And, you know, you work with the community and we appreciate it. We always like local guys succeeding. So I want to thank you guys and good luck on your upcoming season this year. So we're just going to sit out here on the deck for a little bit, if you don't mind. Get you out of the kitchen for a little bit, and we'll just kind of sit and hang out. That sound good?
Absolutely.
All right, well, I'm your host, Bill Vincey. We had a good time here in Utica, New York. Ocean Blue. Come down and check this place out. It's absolutely incredible. Great food, great people, and you won't regret it. So I'm going to be sitting out here with the guys for the rest of the night, at least another hour. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of The Empire Play. Have a good night.